think it's Skyrim's the move. Alright. I'm thinking Skyrim. What else do we have though? Skyrim. I could do a new Stardew save. I feel like... I feel like I want to download some mods before I do a new Stardew save. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. Yeah, sure, we'll play some Skyrim for a bit, I think. I think Skyrim... A little bit of Skyrim to calm down from Overwatch I think would be good. That might be a little loud, I might need to readjust that. I'll just continue from our last saved game, right where we left off with the Thieves Guild questline, I want to say that's about where I left off, was there. Alright, let me go ahead. I don't think I swapped over. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And hopefully we should see some Skyrim on screen. Or not, I may need to fix that. I need to fix that. There we go. That was weird. I think that's good now, yeah. Alright. Where were we, Lydia? I don't remember. Let me see. Where were we? Let's see. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Oh, you know what? We didn't go and talk to Vex about Golden Glow. That should probably be our next move. Oh, we also need to get our armor. We did like nothing. We did the first quest and then we just left. Silly me, silly me. I think I also probably need to change my stream name over. That's probably the other thing I have to do. Let me see. We're not doing Overwatch anymore. We're doing some Skyrim. Skyrim, Skyrim. There we go. Alright, I think everything's updated now. I think we're good to go. Skyrim. They wanted me to talk to Vex and everybody. I need to get some more information about Golden Glow. I need to pick up my armor. I gotta do etc, etc. We're just delving.
Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Something like that.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Of course.
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
Fair enough.
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Cursed.
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in
It's a
that
bit
curse's
dramatic,
face
Delvin.
and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
I really don't want to fall into bad habits. I don't want to go stealth archer, so I'm not going to invest in them.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna
What sort of business?
We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Job's done, boss. Gave the package to her.
Any
Well,
tips?
there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island.
Yep.
That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
She talked her out of it. Said she
Should still be unguarded. Guess we're going in the sewers, boys.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya.
Baron Zaya.
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
Sure you won't buy.
I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set.
Gave the package to
Tell
her
you
just
what,
like you
if
said.
you find the rest of them, talk to me again.
Did she say anything
Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you
She said
luck.
that the Jarl was planning a surprise raid on us, but she talked her out of it. Said she saved us a lot of
Hey,
trouble.
where did
Anybody else I need to talk to? I feel like there's somebody else I need to talk to. Camellia.
Surprise raid
You.
on us. She talked her out of it. Said she
So you're
saved
the new
us a lot of
recruit, huh?
trouble.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by
serious.
anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. For a small fee.
We all know it.
Is there anything you don't
Sure.
charge
How
for?
about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this
Little
business a long
aggressive.
time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Fair enough.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good
Yeah,
use.
yeah, just give me my armor. Thank you.
Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Let me see. Nothing I really want off of her. Not even potions. Lockpicks, though. I could use more of. Could always use more lockpicks. I don't need this, or this, or that. These are my go-tos right now. Don't need that. Don't need the necklace. I am going to keep my Thieves Guild armor, though. Funnily enough, I have better lock-breaking bracers than my Thieves Guild armor. That's kind of funny. Kind of funny. The ring can be sold. And honestly, my helmet can be sold because I have a heavy armor like mask that is just better. I might as well use it, right? Might as well use it. And then I got my thing, my armor, my gauntlets, my boots. We're good in terms of that. We got a lot of potions. We got some scrolls and stuff that we don't really need. But you know.
Now, if you welcome to the cozy trinkets, odds and ends, that
Sort of thing. I can sell her a lot of stuff though. I'm gonna sell her like my gems, etc. I feel like I always hoard them and then I never use them for anything. I feel like might as well just sell them at that point. I'm also gonna sell the empty soul gems. Don't really gain anything from having them. I am gonna keep the bones and scales though, because those make pretty good armor later on. Might take a while to be able to actually craft it, but you know, it's whatever. Where are the scrolls? Don't really care for scrolls. You know, we'll get rid of the weak poisons. They're not all that great anyways. Alright. I think
Until next
we
time.
are good to go for now. I think that's all we really had to do here at the moment. So I don't think I can even... Can I do this right now? Oh, I can.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't
Ah,
disappoint us.
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
I'm a little bit insulted, but fair enough.
I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your
The
face?
question is, what's Mercer going to do about it?
I'll have to think
Indeed.
about that one.
It's no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
Well, that was a lovely conversation. Not really, but you know. Let's go back to the cistern. Let's exit out of here. I think I already looted the place, right? Yeah, I basically already looted the entirety of this place.
In the name of oblivion is going on?
Not sure how long I'll keep going with Skyrim here for a bit, to be honest. I need a little bit of a bathroom break, need a little bit of a food break, need to fill my water and my drinks a little bit, and maybe just need to kind of stand up and stretch, but I'm gonna go until at least like 3:30 here, get like a good hour of Skyrim, and I think that is a good way to go about it.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Did I get sick by something? Did something infect me? Uh-oh. Please tell me something didn't affect me. Reduced weapon skills, rock joint. How did I even get that? What is it? What? Where does that even come from? Rock joint. I guess I the only thing I feel like I fought lately is wolves. I'm less effective with melee weapons. No.
You're a stranger
It's Maven. I did want to talk to this girl who I think is in here somewhere.
People of Riften,
Oh.
heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
I didn't know he had a little dialogue.
The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flag.
Lady Mara is displeased, guys.
Embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of time.
We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've suffered.
Enough, Mara. We've all heard of the blessings of Mara upon you.
What can you tell me about her?
Where to begin? Mara is the we also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Typically, love a person who's looking for when another person shows interest, and to agree. Here you are. Good luck.
Heck yeah.
Mara bless you.
We're gonna put
Very
that
well.
on. We're gonna find a husband. I'm putting on the amulet of Mara.
Remove myself from this den of iniquity.
What's your problem?
Ask you about Shader's debt.
This action's all mine. No room for anyone else in the guild on this one.
Do me a favor and
Why
drop
should
it.
I bother? I've already made a bunch of coin off of his shipments, so anything else I squeeze out of him would be a bonus.
Maybe you should head
Oh,
on home.
wait a second. I see what this is. You want me to tell you what? I'll give you a share right now if you forget the whole thing.
Suit yourself.
Do we be an asshole and we take the deal, or we just go tell Brynjolf? I feel like I remember him just not doing anything if you tell him. Oh, hell yeah. Give me that.
Now you're talking. Oh, if you see Shadra, remind him he still owes me that debt.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll see you around again.
250 gold. Is that really
Hey,
worth
I
it?
cut you into the
Meh.
deal. There's nothing else to discuss.
Probably not. But we'll take gold where we can get it. Let's see. Also need bear pelts for this random woman. Still need to go join the army. We have to go talk to this boy to start the Dark Brotherhood questline, which might as well, right? Goldenglow's not that far though, so I feel like
guards can take down a dragon?
we just do Goldenglow, and then we can start exploring elsewhere and picking everything else up.
The Imperials
I think that's the way to go about it.
their laws.
Sewer. I have to remember where the sewer is. It's the one thing I never do remember. Honestly, I might just swap to the Thieves Guild stuff. If I remember correctly, it gives me like sneak bonuses and whatnot, which I might need a little bit. It's on the other side, isn't it? I feel like it is. Feel like it should be the one right in front of me. I thought so. Trying to be a little careful here. There it is. Gotta make sure to pick up all the tails. We're gonna be using those later for potions. Potion making. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of fire coming my way. Might wanna not stand in that, Lydia. Thank you. Might have to wait here a second, Lydia. Those, you know, takes a while. There we go. Make sure there's no little treasure hanging out anywhere. Don't remember if there's anything in here, but might as well find out. Some depth lock. It's not like it's anything. It's bones. Oh, there's a chest. And I broke a lockpick, but that's okay because now I have like 50-something lockpicks, so works out. And more lockpicks. Made up for it instantly. I was gonna take that light armor because it sells for quite a bit and it doesn't really weigh all that much, so might as well. The rats. Oh. The bones are making the physics all weird. And that's a trap. Cool. Trap to the face. That kind of fucking hurt, I'll be honest. Alright, we are... Lockpick, alright. Expert lockpick, we can do this. We have 60 lockpicks. Theoretically, we can do this. We're getting close. There we go. And it took 5 lockpicks. Have to obtain the key to his safe. I do remember there being people. Ordered a Brooklyn-style pizza. You're hungry. Yummy. What kind of toppings did you get? Oh, Lydia. Lydia, no. Don't go that way, Lydia. In here, Lydia. In here. Lydia. Oh, Lydia. Pepperoni and cheese, basic. I mean, fair enough.
Serve me breakfast.
Vanilla pizza. I think Lydia's getting her ass kicked right now. Oh, well, now they know I'm here. My weapon needs to be recharged, but I don't have any, oh, Jesus. I somehow killed Lydia. Cool. We're just gonna reload the quick save like that didn't happen. That's my luck. Killing Lydia, because she stands in the way. When did this game come out again? I know it's old. Can we get a date check on when Skyrim came out?
2013.
I think it was before that even, because I played Skyrim in 2013 and it wasn't new by that point either.
November 11th, 2011.
2011, that's when it came out. November 2011.
You know, if you consider how many visual updates it's had and stuff.
If you consider the amount of versions that it's had.
Yeah. It's new. Newer.
I mean, even the anniversary edition's like some years old at this point. It's not like, you know, gasp. Yeah, it's pretty old, but it's a good game. Look at all this food we get to steal now, Brayden. Look at all this. All the wine, all the bread that we get to take. Heck yeah, the cheese. See, now this is why you become a thief, Brayden. You get to steal absolutely everything. And at least on these missions, it doesn't count as stealing anyways, so yeah, it kinda works out. It kinda works out. Excuse me, Lydia. Excuse me, Lydia. Thank you. Oh, there's bread in the basket that I almost forgot. There's a bread basket. Oh, there's even more food for me to steal. Flutes. Oh, I'm kind of... Hey, Lydia, can you carry these dragon bones I have?
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yes, you are, because I am your thing. Take those. And that took nearly 100 pounds off of me. Okay, you gotta move, Lydia. You gotta move. Alright. So, instead of going around that corner, we're just gonna go straight into here. If we can figure out how to do this block. There we go. I am a pro at this game. So you get to take all the cabbages, all the cheese. What more could you possibly want from a game? All the potatoes, apples, like... some poison that is for some reason being stored with the food, by the way. Alright. I am actually going to quick save right here. I do really need a bathroom break, actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I will be back in approximately, like, let's say 5 minutes. Let's call it 5 minutes, yeah? Alright, BRB. What's happening is that I was taking a very quick bathroom break. Oda, welcome back. Hopefully my mic sounds a bit better than it did earlier. We did some troubleshooting when you had said something, so hopefully I'm not as quiet as before, but I think we're good now. Been here 10 minutes, girl, you still haven't. Listen, when you share one bathroom between like 4 people, you know. Go, Lydia. She's like my Pokemon. She can handle it. It's a bit less quiet. I didn't mind how it was yesterday, though. Fair enough. It's just like, I don't know, personally, the white noise I know bothers me. I have, like, fans and everything that sit there. Ooh, they already killed Lydia, Jesus. I get it, yeah. It's just, we're testing things, we're hoping to make them not suck. Now I won't be able to hear your boyfriend's sassy remarks anymore. I mean, you might be able to hear him.
Sassy?
You got any sassy remarks to say, honey?
No.
No? Nothing?
I got a cat.
He's got a cat, that's what he's got. Our cat is currently just loafed up on top of his stomach. He's creative again today. That's him. He's very creative, very outgoing. What was that? I'm technically supposed to be sneaking around this house, I thought, but you know, it's whatever. I'll unlock this. Oop. That's a cool skull. Cool. Currently we're just doing the, one of the Thieves Guild questlines. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for my plane to leave. Ooh, plane! Where are you going to? You visiting anybody? What you up to while you flying? Flying to Madrid. You're the pilot? You're a pilot? What do you mean? I'm sorry, that's not just something you drop. You're a pilot? What the hell? I'm just kidding, You full on had me oh my god. You full on had me believe. I was like, there's no way. That's not just something you drop out of nowhere. I was like, I know a pilot. I know somebody that can fly planes. I fly simulators. Oh my god. You had me there for a minute, I gotta admit. I'm in the plane, let's watch it. Yeah, you know, we're cruising at about 5,000 feet. Let's go ahead and tune into the stream real quick. Makes sense, makes sense.
Show me what.
Oh, where am I going? Ooh! Hey, we got the cellar key. We got another cellar key. Am I the only one that just kinda... Whenever I get a key in this game, I kinda just sit there and I collect them. I never get rid of keys out of my inventory. They just always sit there. Even if I use them like a long time ago and don't even need them anymore, they just collect in my inventory. Did go to the cinema though earlier, have some leftover popcorn. What movie did you go and see? Any like new movies that are... I don't even know what's in like theaters nowadays, I'll be honest. I haven't been to a theater in like so long. Hamnet with the girlfriend. Hamnet? I don't think I've heard of that one. It might not be. Maybe it's a Belgian thing. Is it a Belgian thing? Do I just not know new movies anymore? I feel like sometimes I don't know what is happening in like pop culture anymore, so Hamnet. Coin purse. Wolf pelt. Bear pelt. We do need bear pelts. We will take the bear pelts where we can get them, actually. Kind of funny, I didn't even need to slaughter that bear to get that bear pelt.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, nobody. It's a story about William Shakespeare and his wife losing their son Hamlet, which led him to write Hamlet to deal with his grief. Oh! I did not actually know that that's why he wrote Hamlet, I'll be honest. Like, like, in my English classes in, like, high school, we would analyze, like, some of Shakespeare's writings and a lot of the, like, quote-unquote classics, right? Never really discussed, like, the history or anything behind it, though. That's pretty cool, though. It's also just his theory, not 100. Fair enough, then. Fair enough. It's just a theory. A game theory. Or I guess a Shakespeare theory, not a game theory. Fair enough.
Must be my imagination. What was that?
Hey, buddy. Time for you to die. I have another cellar key. I need 3 of these. It's kind of annoying. We barely see Shakespeare here in Belgium, so I don't even know what happens in Hamlet and some of his other works. I mean... fair? It's been so long since I've read Hamlet, I'm not even sure I could give, like, a... I know Hamlet is the one where it's, the Prince of Denmark and, like, his uncle got murdered. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. That might be a different one. That I might be completely wrong, honestly. It's been so long, genuinely. Or maybe it was that his uncle did the murdering? I thought his father got murdered by his uncle. No, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. His father got murdered by his uncle, that's what it was. Like I said, it was something like that. I'm not speaking 100% facts here. I just talk shit. It was a cry movie, dang. I can't do movies that make me cry. It very rarely happens. Like, you'll get that one movie that really has, like, really good cinematography and the pacing is just perfect. And then, you know, it brings a little bit of a tear to your eye, but it doesn't happen super often. But when it does with a movie like that, I find that I cannot watch that movie, like, for probably years afterwards, because I know it's gonna make me cry. It's the way I am with, like, it's a good movie that does that to me. Silent Voice. My boyfriend made me watch a movie called Silent Voice. That one made me cry a little bit. Train to Busan's a good one. Train to Busan always gets me with its ending. We're just picking up. I think I need to read the thing. Do I need to read it? I don't need to read it now. Okay. Grab some extra gold. I think the only other thing... I guess we're going back in the sewers. I think the only other thing that we need to do is... There's only one movie that just made me sob recently, which was All of Us Strangers. I don't think I know that one either. What's All of Us Strangers about? Oh, well, I'm chronically watching. I mean, fair enough. I'm not like a huge movie watcher. I'm not even really like a show person all that much. I also am like, I chronically watch the same things over and over again because it can be super hard for me to actually get into something new. So you'll find me watching like the Hunger Games movies a million times, you know? Like really old movies. I mean, I guess Hunger Games isn't that old, but you get what I mean. Alright, and I think the only other thing we have to do here is the beehives, which... Do I even know a spell? Hunger Games an old movie? I mean, listen, the first Hunger Games is as old as Skyrim is. Like, they're like, what, 14, 15 years old now? It came out in like 2012, didn't it? That's like, it's kind of old. I'm not saying like it's ancient, but you know, it's in terms of like the amount of movies that come out, Skyrim is not old in my heart. I mean, listen, with the amount of like updates and version, like we have 50 different versions of Skyrim, you know, I feel like Skyrim really isn't that old in all technicality. Oh, I don't know why I'm sneaking. I might as well just hit these guys.
Don't have a chance.
There we go. Thank you, Lydia. Oh my god. Listen, guys, listen. I just need to burn the beehives. Y'all don't gotta be so dramatic about it. Okay, we're being a little bit dramatic. We're being a little dramatic. Do I got anything for stamina? I suppose all I have is just a lot of wine. So we're gonna use that. Not him calling me orc filth. Girl. Sheesh. That's a bit much. Oh. I feel like I wasn't supposed to light all of those on fire. I feel like that was like a thing that you're only supposed to light part of them on fire, huh? Oh well. Listen, I kinda forgot. It said 3, I read 3, I did 6, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Although I'm kind of surprised it didn't like fail the mission or something for me because I did that. I feel like that would be... Graduated in math, everybody. I graduated in math, everybody. I can't believe it sometimes either, trust me. I can't even count, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, this time we'll only do 3. Okay, everybody calm down. Only 3. Uno, dos, tres, see? Damn, that's crazy, dude. You're just sitting in my fire the entire time.
I'll make you pay.
I literally just want to kill the dude behind you. Oh, well now he's dead. Womp. Womp. They hurt. Ouchie. Back to the goat cheese wheels, you know. And, we'll do a little bit of stam so I can get this done here. I like how this is for the Thieves Guild, and they were like, you know, we'd really prefer you be, you know, really quiet with this. I do not care. Okay, maybe I care a little bit. Okay, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down.
There's no escape.
There is an escape, actually. You're not gonna like this, but there is an escape. They won't like chase me, I don't think. Lydia might have a bad time for a while, but you know, Lydia does that anyways, so. No, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody is here. Okay. I think we're chilling. We're gonna wait an hour and make sure that Lydia didn't die somewhere along the way. Okay, see, Lydia's fine. It's fine. Nothing even happened. And we totally only burned 3 hives the first time around. I totally didn't have to do it a second time. Totally nothing happened. Nothing at all. There we go. And back to the Thieves Guild we go. Take some of this nightshade just for later. Delicious. Back to the cistern. We talked to Brynjolf. Everything is good in the world.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lass.
Yep. And here was what was in the safe.
Arengar sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking?
I'm thinking that he wanted to sell. That's just a thought, but
I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
I didn't even pay attention to it. I completely forgot. It's fucking
I'll check my sources.
So what's your name? That ends up like betraying us later down this quest line, I'm pretty sure. It's been so long. Alright, taking off and on autopilot. Damn, being a pilot is easy. They got AI flying the planes now. Kidding. Oh man, pilots train for hundreds, probably thousands. I don't actually know what it takes to be a pilot. I know that you have to do like a ton of training and like actual flying before you can even get like a certification in it, at least over here. I don't know how different it would be in Europe, but it's like, not only is it a lot of time, it's a lot of money. Most of all, it's money, actually. Yeah, exactly. It's a bit easier in Europe. Do you literally just like buy your way in, do like a class? Do a class, you're welcome, do a class, you're ready to fly a plane. About time it mattered.
Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it.
Gotta know a little, but most of it's just rich kids mingle party. Fair enough.
For a people. Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whiplash.
Gonna say, I don't think I've ever heard or like met anybody that was interested in like aviation at all that didn't come from like a family that got a little bit of money, you know? What was that in? Oh, we're going to Maven, that's right. Maven, can I take this and this and we're just, you know, making sure. Yeah, we use every resource, blah 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 blah, thank you. Goodbye. My girlfriend planned a day in a real simulator for Valentine's Day. Ooh, cool! Is that like an activity that y'all do together like a lot or what? The like simulator stuff? Simulators? If I could enunciate my words correctly.
No doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Rift in it.
That would be the first time, actually. Fair enough. There's a first time for everything. She just came in here. Oh, she's already up here. You know what I got? What did you get her?
So you're the one.
Did you put a ring on it? I'm gonna assume not, because it's still saying girlfriend, so I'm gonna assume not.
So you're the one.
You're kidding! I guessed it! Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about! We love to hear that shit. Me jokingly saying, oh, a ring? It's also our 10-year. Fair enough, if y'all have been together that long, goddamn. 10 years together. Did y'all meet in, like in high school, or... I don't really know what the equivalent... I think you said you were, like, 27, right? So, like 17, 18, around that age? Yeah, that'd be the equivalent. I don't know if y'all call it high school, though, I guess. Or, like, secondary, I guess, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We were high school age, but it was Tinder. Fair enough. I mean, fair enough. You still call that high school sweethearts, you know? You know, that's really cute, though. It is secondary from 12 to 18 here, indeed. Fair enough. Because we call it, we call it elementary, middle, and high school. But secondary for y'all would be middle and high school for us, because it's more separated, I guess. I don't know. Do you keep, like, are your secondary schools all ages from 12 to 18? Or is just any part of your education at that point considered secondary? Because here we have ages like 12 to like 12 to 14 or 15 split up from like 15 to 18 or 16 to 18 rather. Yeah, through pulp culture, learned how it works in America. Yeah, I just don't really think about it. I guess most pop culture I would say is probably just like I don't think about the fact that a lot of it is like American stylized and shit like that. Especially anything with like school settings or... I'm not even talking to Maven. No, it's one big school for ages 12 to 18. Sometimes they're in different buildings and stuff, but it ends up on the same campus. Oh, okay. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, because we split up the age groups just, I don't know why necessarily we do it. I think it's just based off of like the development that the kids are going through at that like age range. But you know, I'm not in education or anything, so I can't say for certain why we have our schools the way that we do, but meh. You guys really have a middle school and somewhere else in town, or in the city you have a high school, right? Yep, they are all like separate buildings. You have your elementary school, you have your middle school, which sometimes elementary and middle schools are like combined onto like in the same way that it's like the same campus, but it's like different buildings. Or like my middle school, for example, actually like was combined building wise with an elementary school. Everything was like guarded off so that the elementary schools wouldn't like... Elementary and middle school combined. Weird that we combine middle school and high school. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like a common thing necessarily for elementary and middle to be combined. I just know that the middle school I went to was combined with an elementary school, which funnily enough was not my elementary school. My elementary school was literally right around the corner from my middle school. It was weird. Anyways, best we don't copy too much off America's host when it's about education. You got that right. You got that right. Trust me. Probably the worst place you could probably copy the homework off of. God. And the fact that education is different between literally all 50 states. It's great. You guys don't live in Minnesota, right? No, we live in Washington State, so Northwest. I used to live on the East Coast in Virginia, though. Virginia. Oh, hoa hoa. Yes, the Twilight State, yes. Oh, that's so funny. I just rewatched the Twilight movies recently again, too. But yes, the Twilight State. Although, we don't personally live anywhere near, Forks. Forks is more like, Seattle side of the state. We don't live around there, but, I live in the Hoa Hoa State. We're doing a saga marathon at our local theater. Wait, yeah, Forks is a real place. Yeah, no, Forks is an actual, like, all of the filming they did. The high school is a real place. The diner is a real place. The house was, like, an actual real-life house that you can visit. It used to be, like, a really big, like, tourist point for them, for, like, that town. Unfortunately, because it's like a tourist spot, tourists are fucking terrible and treated the place horribly. They had to block off and like get rid of a bunch of like the tourist destinations, specifically like the more mountainous and like the beach areas and things like that, because people were just not respecting the areas, which, are we really surprised? No, but I'm so sad because I never got to visit it in my lifetime the way that it was, but I do hope to actually like go there one day just for the fact that I can say that I was to like in Forks, you know? But yeah, it's a whole like tourist thing for them. It's pretty cool actually. It's pretty funny. Forks is a real place, what the fuck? Everything is ruined, yeah. Disappointed, but not surprised. Who is? Nobody.
Is that confidence you have to understand? Faith. All I care about is cause and effect. I have a I also want to know how they head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius.
Just so I thought there was still a place in America worth visiting. The only place in America worth visiting, honestly.
One more time, in case
Excuse me.
You butcher this job and you will be sorry.
Yeah, whatever, Maven. The one place in America worth visiting, Forks. Yeah, I've traveled, I would say somebody that's traveled, like, up and down, like, most of the East Coast. I haven't really been past, I haven't been into, like, New Jersey, New York, and past that area, but I've been up into, like, Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, etc. Yeah, any of those states, not worth visiting. Especially not Florida. Especially not Florida. Any of the southern states, really, but, you know. I just know, like, one thing about all of those states. What is the one thing that you know about all of those states?
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
City's quiet enough now, but when the sun goes down, you best keep on your guard.
Go to Mouse. Iowa, Slipknot, Illinois is Chicago, yeah. I don't remember the other ones you said. Wisconsin, you know their cheese. That's probably the one thing most people know about Wisconsin. What other ones did I name off? Virginia, the first of the 13 colonies, you know. Wisconsin not John Blanks. I don't know, man. Wisconsin is basically, Madison, which is like their main like city really, and then corn is Wisconsin. Cheese, I only think of the Netherlands. I mean, fair enough. Wisconsin, more like. I don't know, man. Wisconsin's got some pretty good cheese, that's all I'm gonna say. If you ever get the chance to try some Wisconsin cheese, especially like some Wisconsin cheddar, it's good shit, that's all I'm gonna say. It's good shit. It's like the one thing Wisconsin's got going for it. I'm not gonna rip on them too hard, you know? Malus Machius. Oh, I have to go to Whiterun. Ugh. I don't want to go to Whiterun. But I could go talk to Aventus. We could start the Dark Brotherhood questline, actually, which I think I will go and do. Sex education. I'm not trusting you guys on food. What state deep fries everything? Is that Kentucky? What state deep fries?
You would think, right? You would think that Kentucky Fried Chicken would be the place that's known for frying things.
Surprisingly not Kentucky. It's literally just KFC.
I would guess Texas.
I would say Texas or Louisiana.
Louisiana's more known for seafood.
Yeah, but like, they do a lot of deep frying down there too, honey.
Oh, I'm not saying they don't fry the seafood, but the seafood is the thing that people
That's
know for.
fair, yeah. Louisiana, I just think of fish, yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah, Louisiana seafood, especially like New Orleans area. See, but when I think of Texas, right, I think of just everything's bigger in Texas. So you get like the giant steaks that are causing people to have heart attacks and shit, you know? That's what I think of.
Fair. I don't know. Texas is the only place that I've ever thought of, or besides Oklahoma, that has fried butter. Like a batter and fried butter. And and I know Europe and like places on that side of the world, you guys have these things called standards. Well, in the U.S. we like putting little bits of plastic in all our shit, so fried butter sounds great.
I may vomit.
Yeah, I'm like not even kidding.
Yeah, it's rough.
And the more north you get in the U.S., the more it becomes like soda and pop. Like parts of the U.S. call like soda, and some parts of the U.S. call soda pop.
And some specific states say Coke for everything,
so
even if they don't mean Coke.
So you go to the store, expect you want a Sprite, and you tell the waitress you want a Coke, and the waitress somehow knows and gives you a Sprite.
Yep.
And I've seen this happen, and it still didn't make any sense to me.
Yep. I just watched Sinners, and there was a lot of oil in there, but that was Delta area, Mississippi. Yeah.
Mississippi is not that far from Louisiana. Like, it's way closer than anything.
Yeah. Mississippi. Good old Mississippi. Yeah, I would say that if you really don't like really, how do I even put this? Unhealthy, deep fried, smothered, battered, you know, type shit, don't visit the South, because that is 90% of what is in the South. The only thing I would ever argue for the South is probably, like, sausage gravy biscuits, or, what was the other thing I was thinking of? Sausage gravy biscuits, though, that is fucking amazing. I do have something to admit. I just ate Burger King! I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ban you from my chat. We don't like Burger King here.
Outside the U.S., the fast food places are owned by different. They have different.
They're not actually crap. Yeah. So me and my boyfriend actually hate Burger King. It makes both of us like actually nauseous. By the way.
Get migraines.
It's the only thing close to the theater. You should have bought more popcorn.
I don't blame you.
Nah, I don't even. To be fair, I'm sure that with the amount in difference in standards, I'm sure that Burger King is not completely terrible for your arteries over in Europe. But in America, can't do it. Can't do it. I think that applies to like every fast food place, to be honest, though. Burger King, McDonald's, except for Taco Bell. I will argue that Taco Bell, I think, is better in the U.S. We have a Five Guys, which I like, but yeah, everything's a bit healthier here. Fair enough, Five Guys is really good. Although I feel like with the... I mean, I don't know what kind of like health regulations and like food and health related things that... Like, I don't know what the differences would be in Five Guys over there versus over here. But Five Guys over here, not only is it fucking expensive, it's also super fucking oily and unhealthy. It fucking tastes good as shit, don't get me wrong. But you can't be eating that stuff very often, you know? Your girlfriend says Five Guys burgers taste like old dicks. That's fun.
What?
Oh, please, like old dick. How does she know what old dick is?
You know what? Don't ask questions.
No, fair enough. We listen and we don't judge. We also have no Taco Bell in Belgium. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have Taco Bell?
Taco Bell doesn't really do all that well outside the U.S.
What other countries have Taco Bell?
Well, Taco Bell tried to move into, funnily enough, Mexico, and it did not go well.
Well, yeah, it's not gonna do well in Mexico. Taco Bell is the shittiest version of Mexican food you could possibly get.
Yeah.
It's not Mexican food.
Considering that the way that Taco Bell does typical like Hispanic cuisine, places like Chipotle and stuff exist, and they have the fresh ingredients that exist pretty much anywhere.
I mean, yeah.
So when you think about the option of between the two, you're probably gonna go with the one that has a fresher.
Yeah, but also the fact like they have street tacos and shit. Everybody can make tacos.
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, we've all had our sweaty, horny days. We listen and we don't judge. It is in the Netherlands and I think Spain, and I'm not sure. I've never tried it anyway. Fair enough. My suggestion: you see a Taco Bell, you try it. If they have it, I'm not sure if this menu item really exists outside of the United States, but if they have it, you get the chicken grilled cheese burrito. That thing is chef's kiss fucking delicious. It is my favorite fucking menu item ever. That is my suggestion to you. And if they don't have it, Crunchwrap or quesadilla, you can't really go wrong with those, you know. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. I'm seeing a TikTok on how to make that yourself. Oh my god, yeah. My TikTok is always full of just like ads for like Taco Bell practically, and just non-stop like how to make the Taco Bell quesadilla at home, how to make the Taco Bell nacho cheese at home. I've been trying to persuade my boyfriend to make it for me, because he's like the chef in this relationship. I'm more of like the baker. I do like the breads and the cupcakes and the sweets, you know. He does the actual food. You're telling me half of the TikTok recipes are just stolen? Yes they are. They are just stolen from fast food joints, because everybody likes like okay, the thing I will say about fast food here in America, right, is I don't know how it is for y'all price wise, right, but the pricing for fast food here in America, the pricing for everything here in America is really fucked up right now. But fast food in general is like way overpriced compared to even just a handful of years ago, and it's kind of fucking ridiculous. So people are finding ways to just make those things at home, because it's really the only thing you can do. Because at least if you buy all the shit at the grocery store, right, and then you make it at home, you can make like 10 servings of it for the same price you would pay at the restaurant anyways. So, you know, I do like a quesadilla. They got good quesadillas, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That and a little bit of nacho cheese on the side to dip it into. Good as shit. Quesadilla used to be my go-to item, but then I discovered the grilled cheese burrito. I have never looked back. I'm the chef, baker, prepper, dishwasher. Fair enough. My boyfriend is the dishwasher and chef. I'm the baker and the laundry person. I do all the laundry in the house, or at least between us, I do our laundry. We just had an ultimate Bacon King medium menu each, chicken strips, and mozzarella fingers. It was 35 euros, which is about 41 bucks. I have to put this in perspective. Ultimate bacon, well, the bacon's already gonna cost you more. The medium, though, I feel like you would probably get larges for that price here in the United States. Although the chicken strips would also increase that price quite a bit, so fair enough. It would probably be about the same pricing, funnily enough. Especially between, like, the bacon, and also the fact that y'all got chicken strips. Chicken strips in general, I think, is just, like, chicken strips are, like, €5. Really? That's so crazy to me. Granted, I think, the price of chicken recently, even like raw chicken or even like frozen chickens and stuff, the price of chicken in the United States has been going up like a lot. And I do mean a lot. Yeah, avian flus, all that good stuff. It's great. It's great. Because we dropped all of our regulations in relation to it. Only chicken. It's not only chicken, but chicken's like one of those items where like you buy it a week ago, right? The price nearly doubles within like 2 weeks, you know. That's kind of where chicken is at right now. Just poultry in general, I guess, but trust me, everything's going up in price. We are fully aware. At least those of us that are actually like sentient, we're fully aware. I can literally compare like my receipts from like not even a year ago to my receipts from like last month of like shit that I like still buy between the two, right? And yeah, no, the prices of everything have doubled, tripled, quadrupled for some things practically. It's great. I love it. Ha ha ha. I totally don't hate everything about this place. It's fine. It's fine. You live in a place for your entire life. You learn to deal with the shit, unfortunately, because that's all you can really do. That is all you can really do, is just learn to fucking deal with it. It's the unfortunate thing about it, but it's the truth.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Windhelm, I believe, is where we're going. Yeah.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I'd say you're welcome here, but I don't speak for all of it. Yep. Trust me. Fully aware of, opinions on America were already, you know, pretty rough, but, they are, they're 10 feet underground now for, like, y'all and basically all of Europe, basically, and basically the entire world, honestly. It's rough out here. So here come the Americans, we say, as we hear voices 5 blocks away. The loud Americans. Yep. Y'all ain't wrong. There's a reason the stereotypes exist, that's all I'm gonna say. It's a reason it isn't. Oh. I forgot when you first walk into Windhelm that it's just them being racist. Sorry for the bully. You're fine. You're fine. I genuinely don't actually care. It's one of those things where it's like, Americans poke fun at Europe, Europeans poke fun at America. It's, you know.
You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
But I see that I still wouldn't make an America comment. America in a nutshell. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Windhelm, basically just America.
That Aventus Aretino's doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brother.
Anyways, I'm totally not just gonna break into this kid's house real quick.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Hi, buddy.
Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Graw, you old crone! Finally! My prayers have been answered!
You good, my guy?
It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it!
I knew you'd come!
I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the
I always hated that the Black Sacrament doesn't rhyme. Same, honestly. I never really cared for, like, the... I don't think it sounds good. Honestly, I think it sounds kind of, like, cheesy. I think it sounds cheesy. I'ma say it. It sounds cheesy. Of course, the Black Sacrament. Yes, of course.
So very long. But now that you're here, you can accept my contract.
Contract,
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible.
Should we need something for this kid to say quick? Write something down. We're past deadline on this. I mean,
Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could
yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like. You mean of all, like, your creative directors and creative people that you had, somebody couldn't come up with something a little bit better? I don't think, you know. I fail to see that one person couldn't have come up with something that sounded a little bit better, and not as just, like, overtly edgy, I guess is what I would call it, but, you know. Hey, so I can just TP back, huh? So we're just going straight back to Riften anyways to go kill her. But by the way, you're playing this on PC? I am playing this on PC.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
I am a PC gamer through and through, basically, so...
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Do you have any mods or experience with mods? I don't currently have any mods. I have played with some mods before. I just don't normally do, like, modded playthroughs with a lot of things. Especially because you end up installing like one that ends up breaking like all the rest, you know, and then you have to sit there and troubleshoot, and it's a whole thing. But I know that they have like the built-in like mod, like they have a built-in like I don't even know what to call it, marketplace? Workshop. Thank you. Workshop, that's the word I was looking for. They have like the built-in workshop that you can look through. I really can't get mine to work. I have an ultra-wide monitor I just want to fix for that, nothing else per se. Just kidding. Do you mean like... I mean, I'm not like a tech person. I wouldn't be the person to necessarily talk to. That would probably be more of my boyfriend's area of expertise, because he's like more of the computer whiz, although I don't know if he has any experience with like mods in Skyrim specifically, no, because he hasn't played Skyrim, but like mods and things in general? Probably? I think. I don't know if he's ever played anything with mods. I feel like he has. I don't know. He's been gaming a lot longer than I have, so... Especially on PC, so... But is it just like your game won't start, or is it having like, I can't even get the Skyrim script extender to work to get the mods to even properly deploy and stuff. Ah, fair enough. The script extender to work. Are you doing like, every God Online says something else? Yeah, that's the issue, Anna. Because nobody knows what they're even looking at. Are you using like third-party type stuff? Like, are you downloading mods from like Nexus Mods or other websites like that? Are you doing like the in-game like workshop that they have? Like if you play through like Steam or something like that, I think it's built in through Steam that way, but I don't know. I just also know that a lot of Skyrim mods are just buggy in general, so you know.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating.
On Nexus, there's an ultra-wide fix mod.
Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I don't know. Anytime I'm gonna pause so that they're not just talking. The only instance that I've actually downloaded mods specifically from Nexus, that's what I'm not getting to work, fair enough. The only experience I really have with Nexus in specific is Baldur's Gate mods, and I literally straight up just followed like a tutorial for all of that through like Reddit. Like I'm no expert in terms of it, and now Baldur's Gate also has like its built-in mod thing, so you don't even have to go to Nexus necessarily. But yeah, I'm sorry, I wish I could help more. I'm not like a big like tech person in that regard. Yeah, they have their own mod organizer, yeah. I feel like Skyrim has something simple, so like something like that, I would think. Especially considering it's been out this long, but you know, maybe not. Really okay, I thought I'd ask. Thanks anyways for thinking, of course. If I could help more, I would, you know.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you
I don't remember if I attack her, if the guards will come. Oh!
It's Grillin!
Well.
Someone has killed Grillin!
Yeah, someone, Someone has killed her, I couldn't remember if the guards got aggroed if you just did it in front of anybody, but... So I know normally she finishes talking and then she like walks back here and does her thing. We're just... oh. Goodbye. Alright. We got the gold, we got the potions. Time to go. And it was like nothing ever happened. And then I believe we have to go back to him, and then we have to wait for the letter from the Dark Brotherhood, and then we have to sleep so that Astrid can kidnap us, so, you know. The Arantino residence. Hey, what's up?
Well, Growlhub the Kind. Is she you know.
She is dead.
I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me.
You're
Here,
welcome. You're
just like
welcome.
I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you. Even though I am not yet Dark Brotherhood. Is there anything else I can steal from your house? No. Maybe. A potion. We'll take that. The circlet. We'll take that. Anything else you're not using, perhaps? No? No? Okay. We just raided this little boy's home. His parents aren't around anymore. He's an orphan. We're just stealing every last thing from his house. We're a little terrible. Also, I got the cultists from Solstheim attacked me, so I took their mask because it was better than my current armor at the time. So now we have that. So we look like a cultist. So funny, I was watching this Hispanic guy, but like stereotypical, like you see in the movies, play this game for the first time, and he did this quest, and then he got the letter, and before he could open it, I typed in chat, "We know," and he was like, "No what?" And then he opened the letter, he started swearing in Spanish and talking voodoo shit.
I ask only for a little charity.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
Will you spare a few coins to help someone who's got nothing?
Sorry, my boyfriend had to ask me a question, but that is pretty funny. We know.
I ain't asking for much. Just a few.
Every night.
I feel like there's another. Thought you got raptured or something. And now he had to ask me a question. Feel like where is it? I feel like it's over here somewhere. Or no. Nah, he just had to ask me a question though, and he was some hamburger got taken out of the freezer, and he wasn't sure if it was ours that we took out or somebody else. It's a whole thing. I feel like maybe it's a specific time of day that they're normally here in like the graveyard. I feel like there's like a quest line for like the murder house or whatever that's here in Windhelm. Been a while since I've done it, so I don't remember. Somebody touch my hamburger. Exactly. Well, I don't know if it's ours or not. It might honestly be my boyfriend's. We live with his mother and his sister, and it's probably theirs. Maybe. I just know that we had like 1.5 pounds that we were freezing, and we hadn't been thawing it. But he was asking me like, "Oh, there's some sitting in like the sink defrosting right now," and I'm like, "I didn't do that. You didn't do it. It's not ours, I don't think, unless you know." I don't know. I don't. None of my business, unless it is ours, I guess. But you know. What was I doing? Okay, I did Dark Brotherhood. Now we just wait for the courier to be like, hey, you touching my contract, you know? But other than that, we could go do Maven's things for the Thieves Guild. We could go do the main quest line if we really wanted to. Meh. If we go try to do this thing again, I feel like I'm gonna get my ass kicked again. Could go start one of the army quest lines. I also see that one of my friends is online and playing Phasmophobia. We may swap to some Phasmophobia, actually. Depending, perhaps. Do a little bit of ghost games. Apple's Pie. I am almost ready, says Ari. Are we ghosting gamers? If we are ghosting, then I will swap over my stuff. I don't know if Ari or anybody's still watching, but if you are we ghosting? Is it ghosties time? Should I hop off of Skyrim if we're gonna ghost? I think they might just be lurking at the moment. They might not even have my stream open, but if y'all are there, I'm speaking into the void, into the chat. Wait, who are you talking to? I've got a couple friends that are watching right now. I think they're just lurking. I don't think they actually have like my stream open or anything. Ari, Brayden, anybody? I know Brayden was watching earlier because he was eating, but okay, just making sure it wasn't me you were trying to reach. No, you're fine. No, I'm reaching out to the other void in the chat. I was asking them if we're swapping to Phasmophobia. I'm not getting an answer though from anybody. I just want to know if we're playing Ghosties or not. Is it Ghosty time? I'm gonna do... Oh. Did I even save? Oh, I guess I did. Did not mean to... Whatever, it works. It works. Speaking about zoning out might be a sign to sleep. Good night, buddy. Good night, Oda. Have good rest. Have good sleeps. I will hopefully see you on stream again tomorrow or the next day or sometime soon. See ya. Good night. And I think we're ghosting. I think that is a sign for me to go ahead and swap over my stuff real quick. I'm not trying to open the console, I'm trying to do this. We're gonna BRB for a moment.